Well, I am homeless in the threatening. I need myself deceased in the threatening. And I am homeless in the threatening. I just had I got angry with myself and I said something to myself about myself, and the vision went out of my right eye, but I could still see out of my left eye. And then that passed, and my eyes are both restored vision, whole vision in front of me. I can see, but I have a vision impairment, like blurry vision, like nearsighted and farsighted. Yeah, so what I would like to say is I need something to drink, but I cannot drink it in front of you because I am eating and drinking that the body is not healthy. Don't be surprised the body's not healthy because I just say it's hungry. It's solved hunger. When I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat. But the body's not healthy. Well, I have every disease ever and more. I have more than disease. I've collapsed. I've had coma. I have had every problem that there is. And I don't really afford it. I am going to die of the disease as well. That's not really for me to be diseased for myself, to myself, because I am myself. I am not really a disease. I am an order. And I cannot really use the disease that I've been having and alive, and it's always not comfortable. And I have a lot of doctors who are below disease. My first doctor was Dr. Stanley Kenwood, and he's a senior citizen when I was, I guess, about 5 years old. I went to a doctor to see a senior citizen. I didn't ask to go to the doctor, but when I got there, he didn't leave because he was a senior citizen. Maybe my mom should not involve me in those problems, but he clearly did not know how to be himself. He did not know how to leave, that he's a senior citizen, and mom was already driving me around in a car before I met Dr. Kenwood. Yeah. My house needs to solve that problem. Dr. Kenwood cannot solve that himself, but he has other staff in the office, or maybe he could say that he needs to refer me to another doctor, but I don't need that. That's him needing to leave. If he wanted to see my mom as a patient, he didn't really say that in front of me. And that's Dr. Kenwood not knowing that a senior should not be talking to a child because he's been a pediatrician for years. And we all don't know who I am. We don't know the beginning of time. We don't know where I am. Dr. Stanley Kenwood offices are where? Milwaukee, city of Milwaukee, but is it Milwaukee County? But I don't know. I did not drive there myself to be funny. I grew up from seeing a pediatrician. I got a driver. So the last time I saw him would have been about age 12 or so. Age 15, I see a gynecologist, and I did not after that. No? I don't want to say no because from little all the way till quite big. Yeah. Um, He still not understand that I not grow up and pay off the debt it is to have a pediatrician who is really a geriatric doctor would be some kind of a psychopath. Like I saw a video on the other cell phone that's not on right now. There was a video of a senior citizen female who was fighting in a fighting ring, like a boxing ring or something, but just fighting a female who was like, I don't know, 30 years old maybe. And she was fighting until the senior citizen broke her own arm and then kept fighting with the other female. And that was just hysterical because she's a senior citizen. She broke her own arm and was still angry after that and was fighting that somebody who was not herself for don't know what because it was like an officiated fight. I want to bring up the video for you now, but I cannot find it that quickly. If I find it, I may make another video about it if I find it again. But maybe not because I did let it go already. Who was the officiating fight? It was the ring itself. It was in some kind of keys, but nobody with a whistle, right? So the senior citizen wasn't stopped by some third party or a coach. No, nobody stopped her. She broke her own arm insane and kept fighting. I feel the pain in that scenario. I can't take that kind of pain. No, I scream a little when I watch that video. I received this package today. What I think is in here is not a small puppy. I think it's a pair of Adidas flip-flops, but we don't know. I would like to thank Amazon for something better than nothing, but I don't want it itself to extend my life. I need a timely death shortly because I'm running out of money. So what if I run out of money and I'm still alive? Well, that's always true. I always don't have money to pay cashiers because you're not myself. I always don't have the money because you are always not myself. Driver aid? Do you know what driver aid is? Oh, we'll try to hold it. Yeah, okay, it says driver aid like here. And right there. Driver aid may be good that they have an aid for the driver, but what are you trying to get away with the car? Because you could park the car here so my landlord won't get so angry that it doesn't get any payment for anything but a rent check that I am not cutting anymore. I am God and I'm not paying the rent at this point. And the landlord is alive without the money. That means she's suing me for that she doesn't like to be herself. And I sued her for that. This is Fremont Gardens and all the rent checks. Even Charles Toe wrote out rent checks by money order. Becky said muddy order. I am correcting her as the overlord. It's money order. That's the I problem. I can't take it anymore pretty soon because she doesn't know why I do that for her by design. I am not allowed to do that. So Charles Toe money orders that I can see. They are made out to Fremont Gardens Apartments Complex. But it would say Fremont Gardens like that. And then they are due to be saved for Fremont Gardens Apartment Complex, Apartment Unit Number 1. They are due to be saved for this apartment number 1. And I am here alone now and I need the money. Yep, Charles Toe was here. He's not here now. And I need the money from Fremont Gardens Apartments Complex because I am not really the owner of the complex. I am also not a manager. I don't work in the office. And I'm not here on a schedule that I must live in this apartment because I must pay you rent every month by the first of the month. And if I don't, then I'm going to have to get out. Oh, because I would be arrested in that scenario and I'm not going to jail for you. Well, you're threatening to put me in jail because I'm alive and it's not going your way. Well, I'm going through all the threatening. Why you keep getting angry with me and you want to do crime on me in public, or you want to put me in jail and do crime on me in jail. You want to do crime on me in public, you want to do crime on me in jail and in prison. You want to do crime on me in public is why I don't understand. Except that I'm not in jail because it's none of your business to put me in jail. I'm not yourself. Why don't you put yourself in jail? If you want to put me in jail, why don't you put yourself in jail first and then try to put me in jail with yourself? That's why you can't do that. That's why what? She's doing a criminal mischief. Yeah, if we are not alive, we don't need to break this open. It's definitely God's, Amazon package. Thank you. Does it have your name on it? Did you read your name on it? Yeah. I did read my name on it, and my name is what's inside the bag front door. I'm illegal. The Lord will come another way. Yeah. Are you illegal that way? Yes, I'm illegal! Fuck off. Are you a blasphemy? I'm a blasphemy. Thank you. I'm the only Lord there is. Thank you. You're just going to have to wait. Okay, Adidas. This surprised me and for a moment, flash, for a flash of a moment. But yes, I am expecting Adidas. Okay. Oh, they say black. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's inside. I have to open it. That's the picture. I did not order this color. No. But I can use them. Yeah, I can use them. Do I want to open them? They're size men, size 8. Women, size 9. Wow. Where does it open? They're black. Well, I'm wearing black right now. That's why I would not order more black. This is what I have on right now. Yes, they are black. Well, what to do with them? They match the robe? Okay, they do, but they're not gray. The robe came gray. What to do with these? Well, that was undue stress to myself. Well, the black ones, I don't need new ones if they're black. No, there are many colors. I picked something else. Okay, this is gray. I can open it, but it's homeless. 2XL. LU is the brand. Dark gray, extra, extra large. XXL, XX large. Well, I'm about to scream out the other eye and then I can't see anymore because it's too much karma to be here. Well, I'm deceased, but it's too much karma to be here. I'm not here for the threatening that I killed somebody who was walking through the front door and refused to leave for 23 years. Kill him in what way? If I don't kill him myself, I'm not going to help you with that. Yeah, I didn't say I was going to kill you myself. I'm not going to jail for you. That's my order. Why are you talking about home invasion and killing and sexual abuse? And why are you even doing that to me? Are you trying to make me go to jail and then have the same problems in jail? You don't have any boundaries. You don't know how to get angry in jail and die. You'll live in jail forever if you do crime in the public. I'm not going to jail, period. Not for you, period. I'll be in the afterlife in some kind of prison, removal of my genitals mutilated. Yeah. But I won't be seeing you in the jails and have to fight you for a death for myself. I have a death on myself. I don't have a reason to fight with you. I don't have a property in dispute. I have a death on myself and an order. And you want to fight with me about who I am from your point of view. What you see and what you think and what you hear and after what you say. You want to fight about that with me. That I am just like you. Yeah, but God doesn't start a fight about who is like who, who's not like who. Just for a death for one's own self. That would be if God had to give a death on myself, he would have to organize a crime about what he wants for me to die from. Because it's what he thinks is wrong with me. I wouldn't be hearing it like an ask. It's not an ask. God would not ask me. He would just do it. You asked me to die all the way out of my order of alive. You ask me everything. You ask me all the way out of everything that moves. You ask me out of everything that moves. Then you ask me all the way out of alive and all the way out of the leverage it is for me to be alive here. And I'm out of genitals on the Godhead that way. I'm all the way out of the way the property was illegally formed here, which is the dong genital deceased the wrong way, and that's how we see this property at all. You asked me all the way out of that. All you did was ask. You think it's an ask conviction. Sure it is. Do you have a penis? Why are you talking over your penis? It's a word conviction that you're talking over your penis. If you have a penis, you don't have a word in it. It's your penis. If it's on you, it's your penis. If that's your penis on yourself, it's your penis because it's on yourself. You don't have a word of English do out of your mouth. And look at how they speak all the other languages. Oh, do you have a penis and you speak Spanish? Oh, you have a penis and you speak Russian. It's your penis. If you ask me a question, I can't speak like this. It doesn't get angry with you that way. Well, it's not due to speak to you. I don't have a death in dispute. I'm gonna die anyway. And if you're in prison, you'll not see me there because I'm not going to jail for you. So there's plenty of space and people for you to be in jail about yourself away from me if you don't like me or if you don't need me. You don't need me. You can be in jail. I promise you I'm not in there. I'm not going to jail for you. I have fought to the death. I'm not going to jail for you. You could have been in there all along. So, if you want to soften the air, right, to a gentle breeze, you could say something like, if you talk to me about myself, you ask me a question, you're setting it up, right? Then I can't talk like this with you. I would not even try. For those of you who want to know if I understand my place in this world. Yes, I do. Very well. Thank you. I'm very old. I'm old. I'm holding alive longer than you would with asking the question to myself. About myself, yes. And what about other people? Like who? Yeah. I guess it depends on who. Well, I need a new robe, but I have to take a shower before I put this one on. Oh, great. It's a Ziploc. And it just opens like that. That's the first I opened it right here. Yep, I can get it out. Okay, well, I'll keep it for when it's time to wear it. Unfortunately, I'm not thin and tall right now, and I don't think I want anything purchased. I don't want to live this way, but it's a robe to cover that I used to have a lot of clothes. I just can't wear them anymore because they don't fit. Clothes don't fit me anymore. They don't fit in the length of the clothes, and they don't fit in the, what's the word? Being overweight. So I need oversized, like fat, right? I'm not really fat, but it's not healthy. I would rather be healthy. Unfortunately, it's not healthy to be here. Bend me over, do me like Rover. Come on and throw me a bone. Those are the 3 ways that you can take me home. Did I get those lyrics right? Okay, Bend Me Over is the name of the song. It's SUS Records, and it's a black feminine adultery who's singing. She's adultery now, but of course, the years are 1940s. So she's an adultery within the years 1940s. So she's not alive now. It is the SUS Records. I think they're all not alive. Do we say that? They're all not alive. There's a question as to whether or not they have some of them dong genitals. I heard one song with dong genital and penis genital in the same song, and that's not alive. Yeah, so hold the comments on SUS Records. Are those people anywhere in public, just lost somewhere and alive? What about television, like you know how you can see a concert of somebody alive? So a stand-up comedian. Oh, okay. White. What's his first name? He's Blue Collar Comedy Tour. He drinks alcohol when he does stand-up comedy. White. It's Blue Collar Comedy Tour. What's his name? I can't remember. He's not the cable guy. He's somebody else. Tongue clicker, get out, Father. I'm If you don't weigh in at my pediatrician, get out. Thank you, Father. You don't weigh in at your pediatrician anymore, Father. Ron White? Oh, okay, that's his name, Ron White. Mm-hmm. Yes, I've been homeless in the Adidas flip-flops that are black with white stripes. So that's the order. Yeah. Well, I don't want the blue ones with white stripes. So that's no. The black, that is pretty much the second order I saw. Is the first one the blue ones? So it's pretty much the order to have the black ones with the white stripes. It is for me. But I've been homeless in them, so I tried to order Adidas flip-flops of another color, which would be metallic, or like silver or gold or whatever's metallic, or beige, which would be more like the color of my skin. But it exactly order the same homeless pair of Adidas again, but I love myself homeless. Oh, yes, I do. I don't want it any other way anymore. There's nothing I can do. It's over. I want to thank Mitch Hello for sending me the Adidas black flip flops with white stripes, and then the robe here. It's another robe with a hood. I need a robe with a hood for out for the cooking, and when I have to go to the dumpster. Sometimes I go at night and it's a little cold. Yeah, I can't handle that. Well, 60 degrees, that's not terrible, but I need the hood up for the light breeze at night. So, what I was going to say about homeless is I don't actually know who you are who is watching this video. And I have something to say that does not apply to every listener, does not apply to every viewer. That means you could report it to somebody else that I said it, and it's not the same thing as that they see the video by their own account. So what I need to say about myself deceased is I have some M&Ms here I would like to open and eat on camera, but not right now because I am busy opening so many things on camera and I am homeless. Does not have any monetary value to you. And you still keep paying charges for this stuff to be shipped to me. And I can live without it, but not really because you're threatening to take things out of here that move. And you're about to run out of the safety money that there was here to keep it here so that you don't have it. I was holding money in leverage so that you don't have it. And I saw itself go out the front door. It went out. I saw it. And I cannot say more. The police are illegal. If you are a police officer in uniform with a gun, don't take my advice. Just go straight to prison and open it yourself with your own keys. If you're a police officer with a gun, you have your own keys to open the jail and open the prison. Otherwise, you need to use your gun to get the gun to a jail and a prison, and the gun can stay there, but you can't. But it's your gun, so you have to try and stay there. Which way are you going to get in? You have to get in the door locking of the prison. Well, you need the gun, that the gun goes in the door locking of the prison because the gun. If you're a police officer, you may not get in with the gun, but the gun gets in because it's the gun's prison and the prison's gun. Israel t-shirt, printed t-shirts you can buy in Israel as a tourist. Guns and Moses. That's you not knowing where your guns belong. Your guns belong in prison. The Uzi gun in Israel is an illegal gun. It can be in a prison, but it's illegally an Uzi. It's not a handgun. Handguns do in prison. The Uzis do in prison if you see such a thing as that. Yep. Guns and Moses. That's deceased. I'm not interested. Thank you. Next, Guns N' Roses, the musical group. Band, yeah. Guns N' Roses, okay. So my mom figure in the year 1990 offered me, "You have a problem with who you are." She said that to me. I know in context why she said it to me, but I want to know how she can say that to me in God. Was she talking to herself? This is her having packed her things and moved out. And then I've not seen her since 1990, right? If she caught herself making the speech offense, "You have a problem with who you are," and I'm the only one sitting there, that's not good. She should have been saying, "Oh, I'm not alone, and my God is talking to me, and I need to be alone with myself." Then she needs to go to jail and prison on that point, and I would never see her again since year 1990. But we are past that. Now my overlord is still promising me I have a problem with who I am. So what's an overlord? Because you're living off of an overlording of myself. And it's disclosed that there is an overlording of myself that is not in my house. My overlord cannot keep me in my house and move the rest of the world around my house. And so the rest of the world is moving around my overlord. You don't know what that is. I don't know what that is until deceased. Yeah, I died before I found out what that was. Well, so you can't afford to have my overlording in your crime lording. Yeah, my overlord um, is creating myself within the world that is aliving your crime lording, but your crime lording um, is not sustaining itself because I have an overlord of myself. So you don't have a life that way. It's due that you stop your crime lording and go to jails and prisons because you're interfering with myself deceased. And I want this overlording out of my head that keeps doing things to myself just for myself. You know, like the overlording that I don't like. I have skin hives. So I could have like an itch on my skin. I could scratch it a little. That's my overlord doing that. And then it will get red, like it'll look like a mosquito bite or a hive. And then I have to scratch it more and then leave a little time pass and it forms a scab. That's what my overlord wants me to think about. And I could tell a doctor like I'm telling you, but that's about it. I don't really want the overlord because I have some other problems that are more, I don't know, I don't like them. I don't like some other things about my overlord. But that's something I could say, yep, I don't like that. I don't need that. And you don't need it either. You don't need that I have skin hives. No.